Okay, so we just sent M back. Yeah, so we're on our way to town. Nice. Appreciate that. Dude's trying to kill me. You gotta burn your feet. Get that good grass.
Like,
subscribe,
click the bell, please.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
And cooking. So we've made pretty good use of the kitchen. Little market shopping here and there, but overall it's pretty good. Definitely worth having to reduce your food costs. Skateboarding. Okay, so we just sent M back. She took the bus, or not the bus, but the van back to Puerto Princesa, and then she had a flight back. She's starting school again soon, so we had to send her home. So we're just the two of us now in that big place, and we had power today. It was pretty good. Past few days have been kind of rough. I mean, El Nido is a great place. It's beautiful, but it sucks. We're Wi-Fi, it sucks for power, and it sucks for water. So I'm reminding myself why I said I wasn't going to come back here for a while. We are walking to dinner. Also, it's kind of isolated too. The van, it's a freaking like a 4 or 5 hour van ride in and out. Whereas if you come into Coron, it's only like a 3 hour boat ride and a flight. So I think coming through Coron is much easier than going through Puerto Princesa, at least in my opinion. It's one of the big scooter rental places. I don't know. We'll probably get one down on our street.
Wearing a gray short.
What are you looking at? Okay, anyway. Very good. All right, so we got tuna steak and seafood pasta. Where are we? What's the name of this place? I can never remember. Yeah, it's like Lachette. I can never remember the name. Anyway, great view. The food is a little more expensive. This is like 600 pesos. That's like 550. But it's always good, even if it is expensive. So walking after dinner. It's a Friday, so it's kind of busy, but not super busy. It's still a little bit early, I guess, maybe 7, 8-ish. This is heading up towards El Trove in the gym over there. We haven't gone yet. Do you want ice cream or no? Yeah. My true weakness is gelato or ice cream. So we lost the hair tie again. So we're, instead of leaving for breakfast, we are searching the house for a hair tie. And when I say we, I mean mostly her. I'm not even really looking.
Did you look for the hair tie?
Nope, I didn't even look. Where the hell? You have like 7 of them. Just pick one of those.
I found it.
Ah! Oh, God. Maybe I've been out of the US too long. This is a Ford Raptor Ranger. All right. Yeah, it's a Ford Raptor Ranger. Do they even have those in the US? I gotta check. So there is fast Wi-Fi in El Nido. Just not in our Airbnb. They do have it. I've seen it a few places advertised. So like the coffee shop next to our place, Botanical, they have very fast Wi-Fi for their side, or compared to the rest of the place. It's probably like 20 megabytes per second. So we've been uploading videos there when we have them. But it basically means I have to get there early in the morning before it gets crowded and do like 6 hours in the cafe. So that's one of the problems with the Airbnb. So this is the entranceway. They may say they drive the scooters out here, so we're coming out. We're gonna take a couple pictures and put it on Mines. We were looking at this yesterday, but this is the only route up and down there, and then they drive to go down the end. No, thank you. We're good. Okay. And yeah, high tide, they're kind of hosed, but they take tricycles and scooters all the way around. That goes all the way where they went the other day. We're expecting it to rain actually in a couple hours. We were watching the clouds roll in. Jay and M both walked this, I think when we first got here, the first week we got here. I don't know if they didn't take any video when they went. They took their cell phones and took 100 selfies. I think I was in bed, sick, so they didn't listen to me. They just went out there and took pictures, no video. Yeah, careful where you park your van, I guess. We were just checking out some laundry shops. 75 kilos or 75 pesos per kilo for 24 hours. Yeah, when I first came here, this was the bank area. That tree is huge. We're making our way back to the Airbnb. We took a roundabout way coming back from the beach to check out a couple laundries. So these guys are doing a tour D with the small lagoon, which is actually good because it kind of ticks me off that they won't do small lagoon on tour A anymore. So we are at Big Bad Thai. We are a little bit early, so we're sitting on the bar level, not the upper level. Puppy dogs. Nice view. Pad Thai tofu, and Jay got the fried rice, vegetable fried rice, because she had such good food in Siargao. They wanted to get that again. So we're at the place called the Friends Hostel, and it's the hub restaurant for breakfast. I got a breakfast taco, and I ordered her some kind of oatmeal with fruit, but she took one of my tacos, and I'm gonna eat some of her oatmeal. So we're kind of splitting it up. And good coffee. It's really good. That's the hostel. Okay, we are heading out. We're supposedly going to. We are supposedly going to drive up to Nacpan today, but we're gonna go check on the scooter from our neighbor. So we're pretty sure this is a medical clinic, but looking in the back of this, there's like a whole bunch of pretty bad place to store your medical trash. In my favorite truck. I've been eyeballing this thing for a couple weeks now. Okay, yeah. How much in there now? Full. Okay, yeah. I'll bring it back full.
Yeah. No, it's the same.
Okay.
Dito na si Aki. Dito sa may katabi nila Ate Landa.
Oh, it's broken a little bit, so I didn't break anything. Okay, just make sure you.
Ayun, iba?
Dami nilang Aki. Kahit dito mga.
Okay, it's good.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll come back a little while and get it.
But you drive before?
Yeah, many times. Yeah. I used to have a motorcycle. Okay. Yes, we got it from our neighbor right across the door, 500 pesos. I left my expired Nevada ID. We're gonna go change, then head out to Nacpan. Okay, we are on our way out of town. We got about a half tank of gas. We'll see how far we get before we have to redo it. This is the backside of the botanical, heading up towards the main road that heads out to Nacpan Beach. Yeah, so we're on our way out of town. Nice, appreciate that. Dude's trying to kill me. We've seen a couple gas stations, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to buy down a bottle once we get there. This is all new road. You can see the construction they've been doing. This road's a lot better than it was the first time I was there. Yeah, so glad I checked it. We were actually empty. I thought it was half tank, but it's actually like one peg above empty, so I doubt we'd have made it all the way. Yeah, so it's pretty much standard practice. Every scooter rental I've done in the Philippines is as soon as you come back, they take the gas out of it, like they siphon it off or they use it for themselves, and they leave the scooter pretty much empty. I just watched Dead Farang video and he ran out of gas on his scooter. So pretty much as soon as you rent a scooter, you have to go fill it up and use it. And then it's up to you whether or not you want to put in just enough gas to make it there and back, or if you want to fill it up and leave them some gas to scam off the next guy. But that's pretty much how every single scooter I've ever done is. I've never had a scooter more than a quarter tank. Yeah, it actually reminds us of Siargao driving around. And if anybody knows what these purple flowers and trees are, we've been looking at them for a while trying to figure it out, but they're flowering and blossoming. There's lots of flowering trees on the side of the road. I think we've seen them in a few other places. I just don't know the name of them. Get that good grass. Okay, so Jay was distracting me. We were talking about the cows and the birds, and why there's birds always by the cows, and we almost missed our turn for Nacpan. This is the turn and the crazy ass bridge, so you got to be careful going over this. So we are going to attempt to keep the camera on. I'm gonna wait for that truck to go. Yeah, it's not.
Oh, it's beautiful around here.
It is. This is kind of a sketchy little setup, and this guy's stalled. Yeah, so this is where the smaller tire scooters definitely start to not pay off. The bigger bikes are much easier on these type of roads. These small cheap scooters, the tour scooters, are definitely much more of a pain in the ass. Yeah, look at the bridge kind of washed out here. And actually, I remember this. I remember when they were building this. I drove around there a couple times and going up, but this bridge is sketchy. Very sketchy, especially like over here too. Okay, but the road's much better on this side. This used to be all dirt, especially the first time I was here. All this is like brand new. Well, probably a couple years old, but it's paved at least, which is much different than it was even a couple years ago. Okay, so yeah, it goes from pavement right back to what it was. So I was just talking how nice the roads are, and they're right back to the dirt trail. Even worse than original riding. Look at this. This is okay. Still passable. Hasn't rained in a while, so I think it's or since yesterday. Okay, so this is like the main little community as you're rolling into Nacpan. Woo! Dude almost lost it. A bunch of little shops, and there's probably tourism checkpoints. I think I blew past this last time. Nope. Did you bring that paper for the tourism thing? Hello. What is it? So tourism checkpoint. Not exactly sure. Probably the paper. And we bought these environmental fees, but we didn't bring them with us. Okay, so what was that? It was just basically our names?
Yeah.
And they gave you a little map. Or some kind of information card. So we will look at those when we actually get there. Tourism checkpoint. Interesting. I'm surprised they didn't do the environmental fee thing. Did they ask about the environmental fee?
No.
Okay. We gotta start carrying that because I'm sure they're gonna try and jack us somewhere else for that too.
Wow, I love the palm tree.
Yeah, this is all kind of the same. This is exactly as I remember it. I'm gonna take it right up here. Yeah, the roads are just as good as I remember also. Okay. Yeah, so getting close to the beach. There's probably okay, so yeah, you park your scooters here now and then you walk in. Yeah, you used to just drive right up there. Interesting. Yeah, before you used to just drive right up there. So this is the local beach access. Yeah, I used to be able to drive all the way down. There's some cottages and other places down there. It's good. Have a parking spot. Keeps the scooters off the beach, I guess. Hello. Hello. Morning. This was the ice cream place we've stayed before. We're in El Nido town. This is the beach, and this is interesting. If you go back and look at my first video on this,
It's amazing.
yeah,
It's so beautiful.
it is a beautiful beach.
I love the palm tree.
And I wonder if it's still illegal to go down that way. Like, you used to be able to, the very first time we could walk out and climb around those islands. Now I think the last time I went, they had it roped off and wouldn't let you go. It looks like people are walking there now. You want to go for a walk? Okay, we'll go for a walk first. Okay, so we're gonna walk down a ways and see how far we can go. We're gonna get a chair later and go swimming and hang out. I'm sure there's a bunch of tables and beach chairs, and I don't mind hanging out here for a while. Yeah, she definitely likes the beach.
We're walking around here in Nacpan. I saw some hot chicks there. Nice view.
Yeah, we came from down there. We're walking this way. I'm gonna try and see if we can walk around this area a little bit. Again, if you look at my last time I did a Nacpan beach video, it was, they blocked us from coming here and they said it was private property and they wouldn't let anybody go. So we're trying to walk around and take a look at it. I haven't seen this part since I was here in like 2014, I think. So it's changed quite a bit. I don't remember it. Yeah, so if you stand on that hill, you can see that this is beach on both sides. There's beach on this side here, and there's beach on this side here. So you can see the whole thing. And that's like the little town area that most people don't ever go to. They mostly stay on the big Nacpan part. Yeah, so we're just walking around checking this out. I haven't seen this spot literally since the first time I came to the Philippines. Yeah, so there's a little house up there now. You used to be able to walk up there or up to the big island and take pictures down the Twin Beach thing so you could see it. But there's the Twin Beach is a titled private property owned by Hidden Luxury Islands, is now subject pending resolution of court. So this is still going on, I guess. Man, I didn't know how good it was the first time I got here. None of this crap was going on. Now it's all professional squatters, I guess, whatever that is. Anyway, you can see the beach. There's a beach there, and we're in the middle of it. We'll walk down to the end there. Yes, some benches there. Okay, so we walked all the way from over there, past that sailboat, and we are almost at the end. She is hammering me to take a bunch of pictures of her And this is why we need another girl traveling with us, so they can take pictures together and I can sit and relax. Anyway, we are going to take at least a couple. How am I going to take a picture when you act like that? I said, how am I going to take a picture when you're jumping around? All right. No, this is video. Okay, hold on. You got about 2 more minutes and I'm done. Okay, so she got me for about 10 minutes worth of 10 minutes worth of pictures. That's it. That's about all I could take. It's a beautiful spot though. There's nobody out here. There's coconuts and stuff over there, and there's the little island there, and then you can see the beach goes all the way around. It's like a horseshoe. It goes all the way around, basically to that island or that peninsula over there. Yeah, I think it's like almost a mile. It's quite a ways. It might even be more. I'm gonna have to go look at it. But I've walked the whole thing before. I just haven't been here in a while. Anyway, we're heading back to go find a chair. We're gonna go swimming for a while. I miss swimming in the ocean.
You carried this on.
You carry.
If you like the video, click the like button. Or go to the comment section and tell me what you would do different.
Yeah, so the very first time I was here, I was walking down over there and there was a guy, one of the farmers had his cow. And he had a cow with some stuff and he was dragging, this cow was dragging something down the beach. And I watched him basically all the way, it dragged stuff all the way from here down to there. And there were cattle, the cattle pens alongside the beach all over there. There was a bunch of cattle and stuff. It was like beachside ranch. It was amazing. It's definitely changing, but it's not too bad. It's not too big hotel developed yet. The only big building is probably this one here, and that was there when I was here the first time. Beautiful place. Amazing beach. This is, in my opinion, better than Boracay. Just a little bit less infrastructure. For now, at least. Okay, so we walked down there. All those are full. They're 400 pesos for the day, I guess, for a pair. So we came down a little bit farther. These are the same price, 400 pesos. I'm not sure the difference. Last time I just laid on the beach. And there's a few other ones down there, but we're gonna hang out for a few hours, just relax, listen to some audiobooks, go swimming, and so 400 pesos if you're willing to cough it up, or you can just bring a blanket. A lot of people are just hanging out under the trees, especially way down there on the side over there. There's a bunch of people hanging out, so you don't need to pay it, but I like the shade. I need the shade. Not right. I'm wearing my water shoes because the sand is super hot. Someone had to run because their feet were burning. It's another one of those cement piers that go out into the ocean, kind of like the one in Siargao. I'm just wondering what the history is behind those. Definitely a beautiful setup. Yeah, it's nice. It's cool and refreshing, but it's not cold at all.
I will go try to swim.
Okay, swim. Working on it. How you gonna, that's not swimming. Her swimming is underwater. I'm telling her she can't swim for an hour underwater. Okay, swim without going underwater. Huh? Swim without going underwater. The wave hit you as soon as you started going. Come this way. Swim like doggy paddle.
It's beautiful beach. I love the palm tree.
You gotta burn your feet. So I've been hanging out here about an hour listening to audiobooks on my phone. She was asleep in the first 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Completely out, completely asleep. Okay, so that's the back of where we were. We're heading back to the parking lot. We've been here a couple hours. It's nice, relaxing. I probably should have put on more sunscreen. But yeah, definitely worth a visit. It's probably one of the most beautiful beaches in the Philippines. Catch it now before it starts getting completely developed. It's actually not too bad. There's really not that much out here in the way of development. There's a few little, you know, beach shacks and stuff, which is fine. So it's still definitely worth it. It's only like a 30-minute drive up. Got the puppy dog standoff. 4 puppy dogs all standing around smelling each other. Come on, buddies. Okay, we're on the way out. Puppy dog drama. Oh, look at all the ducks down there. You see them? So on the left, there's a whole bunch of ducks. Look at there. Look at all the ducks. Goats on the road again. And we're rolling back into Nido. This is the street that Botanical is on. It's about 30 minutes. You can do it less if you go faster. And that's big camp. There are all kinds of construction. That's where we are.
Okay, so we're walking around and we're walking back. And look for a spot to sit. But I saw a nice asses. Wow, beautiful palm tree. So beautiful view.